Hey everybody, this is the video, well, I was going to say response, but I'm retarded. This is video answers to my Name That Video or Vlogger challenge. So here comes the answers. I'm going to go through them just like I did in the original video. Number 1 was Steel Horse Club, and the reason I did that with the glove is a lot of his videos start with him putting on a glove. And in one of his videos, he was sitting in front of a motel and he said, "This is a shady motel, this is where I bring my women." Well, I changed the line to, "This is where I bring my men to mess with him." Sorry. Number 2 was Fill a Ninja. That's pretty easy because I've used this before. He didn't have a bike and he had a car, and I was making the pun with the IROC. This is better though. Look at this. Oh, I'm getting a reflection. Look at this face. Okay. That should be your avatar there, Philip. That should so be your avatar. I just froze one of his videos here because that is funny as shit. The face he's making. I don't know if you can see that or not because I'm getting a reflection here. Probably won't even show up in the video. I'll probably look totally crystal clear. But yeah, that should be your avatar. Number 1 because of that face you're making. And number 2 because everything's backwards. But anyway, okay. So number 2 was Fill a Ninja. And when I do an imitation of Fill a Ninja, I always do this half-assed Keanu Reeves imitation, which is funny because Steele made a comment about it being Keanu Reeves, and he's right. Whenever I'm talking about somebody high, I always like, "Dude, no way," like that. But Phil a Ninja actually doesn't sound like that. He's more like, "Hey everybody, what's up? It's been a little while." So I should do that. But anyway, moving on. Number 3 was obviously I used a piece of toast. It's toast to go. The first time I made fun of him, I used toast, and it was raisin toast. So this time, I guess, the first time he had zits, and this time he's all cleared up, I guess. That's what we'll say. Dough! Get it? Because it's bread. Dough! Oh, worst pun of the night right there. Oh, yeah. And no, that did just come right to my head. I wasn't thinking about it. But then I also said, my butt hurts. Dude, my butt hurts. Because Toast always talks about his butt hurting in his videos, and I gotta tell you, with my mind being in the gutter as much as it is, every time he says that, I'm freaking laughing because I am thinking of these. Well, my brain's in the gutter. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Okay, moving on. Number 4 was the hard one. I gave you guys a little bit of a hint though, but I tried to throw you off at the same time. First off, when I brought the bike out, I went, that's the noise I always make when I'm doing a 250. Okay, so think about it now. This guy's on a 250. Okay, then I yelled, "Yeehaw!" which is something someone from the South or a rebel, because rebel flags are popular in the South, Rebel yell. And I so apologize to Rebel Yell. I've never said anything to this guy, and he's never said anything to me, and here I am making fun of him. But I needed somebody like that I could do, that I could throw you guys off with a little bit, and he was the one that I came up with. So number 4 that nobody got was Rebel Yell. Number 5 was obviously Ashfoot. This is not the same piece of chocolate I had. The other piece of chocolate I used because it was about the pinkest thing I had. And I kind of took a little shot about the watch me because I'm a girl thing, which, yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, number 6 was obviously Jim in Texas. I've used the dog before for him because on these little bikes, it's the scale's right. That he looks like on his 250. I always do like a half-assed Ben Stein imitation whenever I'm imitating Jim, which I shouldn't, because he really doesn't sound like that, but he does talk slow like that, so that's kind of why I do that. But you know, Ben Stein's like, "Clear eyes are awesome." And that's kind of the Jim imitation there. And I really should not be lazy and actually do a proper imitation of him. Number, what are we, 7 is Downshift 83. Everybody got that one. Kawasaki, did the wheelie, and then I made fun of Steele for going too slow. And the reason I did that was because I know Downshift rides really fast. And I have to say, once you guys see me riding, I basically ride the exact same as Downshift, only without the stunts. I ride fast and I whip in and out of traffic. I know. But, you know, I fucking forgot the Corvette in the other room, damn it. Anyway, number 8 was Bilma, and there's a whole lot of references to his stuff. He's got a lot of videos, though, so, I mean, there's a lot of material to draw from. First off, his video series is called By Way of Motorcycle, so I made a joke about that by saying By Way of Cage Jockey. Because right now he doesn't have his bike, and he made a video very recently about being a cage jockey because he doesn't have his bike. Also, I used a red Corvette because I've noticed in the background a couple times I've seen a red Corvette in his videos. So I thought that's perfect. It was a different year and actually a different red than the one I used, but it worked. And of course I took a shot at him with the penis remark, because that's a joke that me and my friends always say. Every time we see a Corvette, we're like, we'll actually yell at them and go, "Sorry about your penis." And some of them get really pissed, you know, because they know exactly what we're talking about, you know, that they're compensating. But anyway, then number 9 was obviously Mr. Safety Man. I thought about leaving Mr. Safety Man off because that made it really easy to figure out that it was DJ Sipster for brakes. And also I used the Gixxer, even though it's a different color, but he is on a Gixxer. So, but the woman reference, I was looking for his crash videos where he had crashed and talked about it, and I stumbled across a video that he did about being shot down by some chick. And I thought, okay, that's what I'll use, but I was a little worried that might be crossing the line, but he was cool with it, so that's good. So anyway, to recap, Steel was number 1, Steel Horse Club. Number 2 was Phila Ninja. It's funny. Or Silent Bob, as I like to call him, because he's not talking in his videos anymore. Number 1 was Steel Horse Club. Number 2, Phila Ninja. Number 3 was Toast to Go. Number 4 was Rebel Yell. Yeehaw! On a 250, yep, see? Number 5 was Ashfoot, and I know you're all like going, "You fucker with Rebel Yell. That was such a curveball." And I know, I tried to throw you off. Number 6 was Jim in Texas. Number 7 was Downshift, 83. And number 8 was Bilma. And number 9 was DJ Sipster for brakes. So, thanks for playing.